All right, quick. Before we go on the dojo, what color sunglasses?
Purple.
I think that's the only color I don't have.
Yo, what the fuck, man? Pink. Man, pink.
Okay.
You had one job, dude. Yo, don't mind me on like my 9th cup of G Fuel today.
Yo, I feel that.
It's been some day, man.
Yeah, it's. Facts. I blame Lemon usually.
Oh, okay. You know who I usually blame when shit goes wrong? And she might kill me because she's in the same room, but my wife.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that if Lemon was in the same room.
Love you, honey. Kill me later. But also Lemon too, yeah.
If she does do that later, ask her if she'd be so kind as to send me a video of it later.
Why would you want that?
I mean, I feel like if it's gonna happen, at least I could do is make some content out of it.
Yo, spray me with water all you want. That's probably the most water I've had all day. Like a dog will fucking slurp it.
Yo, I can see us both doing that.
Because I'm pretty much drinking just straight caffeine between Pepsi and G Fuel.
Just, grab the water straight out of the air.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, I'll
no, I forgot to
spray
shake
your
it before
sprayed
fucking
water.
drinking it.
I'll show you.
Oh god, I forgot to shake it up a bit before drinking it. Oh god, powder.
Oh, that's fun.
I deserve that.
Alright, so there's one adjustment I gotta make.
Uh-oh.
I realize that I still look like a giant next to you, man.
Bro, it's not my fault. Not my fault, bro.
Yeah, it's Y's fault.
Oh, bro. For some reason, my caption stopped working. What the fuck, Richard?
Freaking Richard.
No, like straight up. It says my link is invalid again.
Wait, who's Richard?
Don't worry about it.
Right, you need a new link. One sec.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know why, it just stopped working. I looked over and I was like, what the fuck? And then blamed Richard.
Yeah.
If there's anybody named Richard in the chat, I'm sorry, it's not you, it's somebody else.
Yeah, it's the other guy.
Yeah, it's the other Richard. You know the one. Remember Richard from high school? Yeah, that Richard.
Oof.
Yeah, dude.
Did anybody have a good experience with Richard in high school?
I definitely didn't. Kept harassing me, bro.
Yeah, dude. He always tried to steal my Twinkies, bro.
Right? Yo, fuck him.
And all the lunch ladies were on his side. Bullshit.
Always, dude. Like, what the fuck?
You don't know any. Well, you're lucky, Lemon. You're lucky.
I think there's a Richard that lives up the road from me. That's the sad part. Yo, I think now we're even sized.
Yes, we are. Well, yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, well, yeah, we are.
For the most part. We'll go with it. Hey, you leave my giant head alone, okay? It's not my fault I was born this way. Oh shit, he's dancing. I can't really dance, but I can wave. Ah shit, no I can't. Hold on, give me a second. I can wave.
Yeah,
I can shrug.
I can't even wave.
I can thumbs up, but the mic covers that.
I gotta wave with my left hand. I always forget that I can't use my right hand. It's one of those weird things. But
wait, why can't you use your right hand?
Because my camera doesn't pick up my right hand.
Oh, well, that's your own dumb fault.
Yeah. But if I do the left hand, it's fine. But
right. Shit.
Let's see.
Let's sum up the past half hour.
Let's see how the caption's doing.
Well, mine's working.
Massachusetts.
For now. Oh. Oh shit! Massachusetts?
Whoa.
Now if I say Park.
You were doing so good, Caption. You're doing
God
great.
Damn it. God damn it. What the fuck? Oh shit.
Until that
Wait. The true test. Nehu?
Mehu?
Nehu. Oh, it did it! Oh my god!
Whoa.
It did it!
Whoa.
Maybe we're not fucked.
YouTube.com.
Captions seem to be holding up just fine.
Smite
Until
VOD.
they...
Smite VOD has been my #1 channel this week.
Dude, the Smite VOD channel, bro. Yo, that and like for me, it's like the actual Smite game by Irish channel.
Ooh, let's see which one
By
do we
Irish
want to?
channel.
Which match do we want to have playing in the background? We got Day 6,
honestly,
Sleekness versus the Bolts.
Honestly, quite frankly, I'm not like impartial to like the first Oni Warriors versus Scarab set.
That's what was my second choice, actually.
Because that was such a good set, or like Sleekness versus the Valkyries. Winter Dogs versus Captain Odie Fan Club is also a set that I'd want to have in the background, maybe.
Nah, we don't need loud ass ads, okay? Jeez.
Oh yeah, let me, shit, where's my phone? So that way I can tell people that I'm doing things.
Oh yeah, we should tell people that we're doing things.
Well, no, mostly so that way they don't
Smite
interrupt me.
fans, it's day number 6, the dawn of the final day of the Smite World Championship placement rounds. We got 2 big explosive sets ready for you guys, and all of that thanks to our good friends over at Alienware for sponsoring season 8.
Because people for some reason like to interrupt me when I'm recording. Oh my god, look at that sexy face behind this.
All the cool things that we have to offer for you.
I love that, man.
Pros are playing on here in the studio and here at home. In fact, we've got some teams here in the studio today to play.
Oh, I should probably also throw up that set, just so that way.
The 240 hertz gaming monitor, all that and more can be yours.
Because we very well could like call to it like as we're doing things.
Make sure to follow them on their social media.
Because I'm sure that's which one are you playing?
I'll send it to you.
J-Mac Tucker and Mifflin here on the final set.
Well, I've already got the channel up. I just need
It's the second Day 6, the Oni Warriors versus Scarabs.
6 days in, and we still got 2
Oh,
more sets and 2 more
you mean the
teams
slightly worse set of
into
Day
the
6?
SWC.
Yes.
I mean,
Because that was
that's
a,
that's all there is to say, right? I mean, this is
oh, that
the day
was
of
a
some
set
salty
and a half.
runbacks, we got
Thumbnail.
some
Oh yeah, what are we doing?
implications
We
for the
waving for
world
the
as well.
thumbnail?
You better stick around
I mean,
all day.
do you
care
want
if
me
you're
to wave?
watching
Because it's
all
going to take me a
50
second to
hours
get
of
there so I
Smite
can
that we
wave.
broadcast already.
Can you
This is a
hold
must
your
watch.
wave for 20
We got 2
seconds?
big sets. We'll talk about
Not really.
So you just
I
have
don't
to
think I can
wave
spam the button.
a lot in like a 20-second span.
This is what happens when I spam.
all the way to the last chance run. What team they gotta face face off up against the Olympus Bolts
My
for their
guys.
chance to make it to the Smite World Championship. You can see the run that they made. They got their win over Elysium, hard loss over the Dragons, a 5-game barn burner yesterday.
Has it been
against the
20
Valor
seconds
Falcons
yet,
with a
dude?
backdoor
I don't
to win
know.
game
Lemon,
5.
has it been 20
They go
seconds?
against the Bolts tomorrow. That's the second of
My arm
We got one big
hurts.
one coming up
Mine
right
does
now here.
too.
A, the Solar
This
Star
is a horrible idea, Lemon.
rematch that went all 5 games
You know what?
last time these two teams
It's
Oh.
good. We're fine. Whatever. Hey, it worked.
Hey.
Speak a little bit to the mentality of it, but you gotta imagine that a lot of emotions were running high in the initial set.
Elizabeth Ortez, I can, I don't. What?
Go up and then
Huh?
down and then come back immediately. Wild, dude. Just wild.
The actual
When
reverse
did we
sweep.
say
We
those
had three-
words?
We had 2
I don't
almost
know.
reverse sweeps and 1 actual reverse sweep, and that one happened with the Scarabs and the Warriors.
Couldn't figure out where you are on the VOD.
For
Okay.
the Warriors' sake, they're hoping that that one doesn't happen again as they have to take their rematch here up against the Solar Scarabs in our first set of the day. And kind of talking maybe to a testament
But
out
yeah.
here, I mean, let's talk about the junglers for these two teams. We got
Elizabeth
Cubo
is
Fred
watching. Yeah,
out
she
here
is.
kinda
She's in the
playing,
room
you know,
with
back
me.
on American soil with the rest of his team. And Cubo Fred, I'm especially gonna highlight that game 2 in that set, man. This man pops
As
off
we
on
just
the
kinda
picture,
vibe
gets,
here.
like 13 kills in like 10 minutes. This guy's an animal.
Yeah, Cubo Fred clearly freed up now. From
Yeah,
the,
it's kind of hard not to
overseas
find
curse,
that
no
thumb.
longer playing on that foreign ping. He's been looking a lot better for it. The Fenrir performance, of course, something you gotta keep your eyes on. But
Shit.
it's not as if he's a Fenrir one trick. Mans is just good at Smite, bro. He's got an immense god pool. He can shift up his style.
There we go.
Either
Okay.
facilitate or just
Let's see. Does this have captions?
Lyrica?
Ooh,
Erica?
yeah.
KKK? Oh god! No! Shixx, you need to move your captions.
Wow.
Shixx, you need to move your captions.
Wow, captions.
Holy shit.
Wow, captions. I didn't say that, okay?
And with all due respect, I mean, you saw how it performed up against the Winter Dogs.
We're gonna poof.
Couple of bands targeted his way once it comes to the picks and bans for game 1, 2, 3. Maybe
We're gonna
one,
work
two,
out,
five
poop.
if we have that out. You know, a pillar for this team. They're a real big anything.
Yeah, man, if Cubo Fed ever switches roles to like support,
I think
he's
the
gonna
captions
find
froze
it.
on my end. There we go.
That's just the truth of it. The Hun Bat's ultimates really
All right. I
phenomenal
think
in this game.
I think we're okay.
I'm pretty sure he was the only one that was collecting beads. He'd walk up, hit a 3-mantle, say, all right,
Captions?
I need to stop laughing so hard.
Are you okay, captions?
I cannot wait for this set.
Yeah, the presence of mind of this jungler is really what's
We
helping
were
them
having
here.
problems.
Now they've once again all reunited. They're all under the same roof. They're all here in the studio, and they're playing up against the Solar Scarabs also out here in the studio.
Oh shit.
Sure
That was too good.
Yeah,
We've been
yeah.
talking a
And
lot
then
about 'em. Let's go ahead
and then
Cubo
Google.
Fred standing by with Dulcin.
Yeah. Google. Oh my god.
Man, you come back from the shadows quicker than I do, man. You must have been practicing.
Yeah, man. I'm like speed. Oh my god, it's Dawson. Oh my god. And it's Cubo Fred. Oh my god, it's a criminal. He punches his chair regularly.
It kind of looks like it, to be honest.
I mean, he did it last year. They keep referencing it. He almost did it again this year.
Yo, what's up with esports players wearing Adidas trainers? Like they all wear those, like the
You don't
same
know.
pair of
See,
pants. It's like they trade them or
That's
some
the
shit.
thing, all right? I know Chico does it. Mike will. So won't Panda, dude. They all fucking wear them. I think the only ones that I haven't seen wearing them are like Nika, Vote, Dardes, Neil.
Yeah.
Talk to me about your personal
All I don't think has worn them.
I talked to Chuck yesterday. Obviously, the team has found it easier to come together now that everyone's on land. Personally, have you noticed a difference in your
I almost forgot to do the other thing.
Oh, what's the other thing?
I was gonna record the audio on this computer while I'm streaming on the other computer.
No.
Because with the other podcast, I noticed sometimes there's some issues.
Issues?
Yep. So we're going to get rid of those. Those issues won't be a thing
Having
anymore.
a lot more confidence now that he's here
Issues.
on American soil, playing on the same ping as everybody else. And
I think that does.
Actually, I'm gonna test the captions here. I'm gonna do something funny.
You know, typically you go
Amuzen Cobb.
when you're playing on a higher ping because you want larger area skill shots that way you don't have to worry about missing as much. But now you get
Damn it.
these tighter picks and come up with some real big.
All right, that's gonna be fun.
To speak to your point, gods like Susano
Trying to bring up certain gods, and it's just like Amazon Cobb
Amazon
instead of
Cobb.
Amuzen Cobb.
Yo.
Oh god. Captions are gonna have fun with us.
Apply.
Lemon's face hurts apparently.
Woo, woo, woo. All right, say something.
Things, stuff, something.
Beautiful. All right, so I need to add my mic. Where?
Didn't work out so well in game 2 of their set the other day. And it was a game
Turns out I'm just a little ahead of you.
Turns up and ends up being a huge pick. So much that teams were straight up banning the Naja every single time up against Scream afterwards.
Yeah, I think Aggro worded it best. He said, Scream's the type of guy who's going to force you to have a Naja on your team.
Doobity bop.
He'll occasionally just make that
Pew, 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 pew,
Yeah, we
pew.
do it all on his own. That's not to say that Scream is without fault on
All right.
unorthodox
Yo, welcome to
Alright.
Smite Talk with me and, or myself and,
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Jay Casterwill.
yeah.
As we take a look back on Season 8 in preparation for Worlds, I think. That's the plan.
So, Scarabs.
Yeah, Solar Scarabs at the start of the year were probably the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
They were really bad.
They were.
You know, then Phase 2 rolled around, and they replaced 2/5 of their draft. A whole 2/5 of their roster got swapped out. You know, Phase 1, not really much to talk about, because their sets were over pretty quick.
So who's your favorite god that they use regularly?
My favorite pick, honestly, I'd have to say, it's got to be like Stewart on either Heimdall or Oleron, honestly. I think is probably their best pick.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could even go to the mid lane with Boronic on Charybdis.
Yeah.
You know, they perform well on it. Even to highlight Bobby, who's currently on screen, Yamoja has been a go-to pick for him. You know, I mean, there's not really much to talk about because their god pool's so vast.
And
I feel like we can't talk about their...
I think that
Go ahead.
that was their turning point, was having such a vast pool.
Yeah, you know, I mean, adding Scream and Stewart to their roster was insane. I mean, Scream on Kali, bro. He's been the only person that has had Kali banned against. Nobody else is banning Kali unless Scream is in the lobby.
Yeah, and that's saying
No.
a lot. That's saying a
You
lot.
know, I hope we get to see it here because it does. It gets banned out quick a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to face that.
Do you remember who they picked this match?
I don't remember every god that they picked this specific set. I know they did have a Kali game. A god I wanted to highlight on, and something I do want to highlight on. This Hunter mid that we're starting to see now. You know, with gods like AMC, Charybdis, and even Chiron going over there.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I noticed
feel
that.
like-
Is that becoming like a new meta?
that's kind of what I wanted to talk about because, you know, obviously when Worlds rolls around, there's not really too much of a real meta, just a bunch of mini metas. But I think this might be something that we see stick around because of just how good hunters like Uller, AMC, Honor, and you know, Charybdis just are in that mid lane.
Yeah.
You know, and you pair that with something like an Oleron or even a Soul down in duo, and it's a terrifying thing to look down at.
Yeah.
You know, it's a terrifying draft. which is obviously why the Warriors have promptly been banning Oleron against the Scarabs, or Oleron's been seeing just a lot of bans in general. You know, really kind of highlighting on that, you know, mid's a very bizarre role. You know, especially with this Scarabs draft and their roster as a whole. Because you have such a versatile roster. Because Solo Troll, he doesn't veer away from picking a mage and running it down. Or an assassin like Thor and running it down. We've seen that this past week as a whole. You know, Solo Troll just picks whatever and runs it. And looks good a lot of the time.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
Yeah, no, he's a very versatile player. And I know the casters touched upon it as well. You know, how do you go up against a Scarab team that has looked dominant in the early, looked dominant in the mid, and looked dominant in the late in separate games? A true team that can win at any stage.
Yeah.
And that's why I think they've got...
I feel like that's going to be a new way that teams are going to want to go, is the more versatile approach. Because, like,
no, I mean,
like you got a lot of teams that specialize in certain areas, but that doesn't always work out for you, right?
Right.
And a lot of teams are realizing that the more they put into being effective in any situation with any hero, the better off they are. And I think the Scarabs are just proving that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I think part of it comes from just the overall comfortableness that they are with each other as a team. And also just their ability to, you know, have a versatile god pool.
Yeah.
You know, like, no one thought Charybdis was going to be a mid-lane pick.
Nah.
But Baronic made it look good.
Yeah. I couldn't make that look good, ever.
No, I mean, I've seen a lot of really good Charybdis duo, but I haven't seen a lot of good Charybdis mid. Or at least none at the level of Baronic's playstyle.
Yeah.
You know, Baronic just does that pick so well and makes it look phenomenal every time. It blows my mind. You know, and I also think that, you know, when you have teams that specialize in a certain spot, looking at the Jade Dragon specifically for this, they're really good in the early, but if they're not winning by 15 minutes in, the likelihood of them winning the game is gone.
Yeah.
You know, so when you have a team that can go early, that can go mid game, that can go late game, it's going to be a really hard team to play. You know, which is why I'm happy that this team went from this dark horse garbage team to holy shit, they're good.
Yeah. I love stories like that too. And I feel like that's just going to be better for the league, the more teams that do that.
You know, I know they didn't beat the Leviathans, this supposed top team, but I think they took them to a game 4, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they did actually, yeah. Yep.
You know, which is a huge feat. That's not an easy thing to do.
How often do we see Nike?
We saw Nike a lot earlier on in the year. I think it was phase 1 or early phase 2, right before Guardian solo meta became a thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then it just kind of dropped off, and it wasn't like as good as you would think it would be. But Solar Troll has been one of those people who've piloted that Nike as a legitimate pick and made it look good.
Yeah, like that's one thing. I haven't personally seen Nike being picked very much at all, but whenever Nike is picked, I feel like they do it well.
Yeah, no, I mean, Nike's one of those picks that, you know, that second health bar that you get from Nike is just really good. The ability to just shove people around with her shield is really nice.
So annoying.
You know, it's annoying, but it's also really nice to have because it allows you to displace and really kind of disrupt the team fight. Maybe get a front line out of the way so you can hit the back line. And that's a lot of what we see Solo Troll do. I think a lot of his Nike highlights are literally that.
Yeah, he's just
displacing and being a nuisance.
Controlling the battlefield.
You know, when I think of a frontliner that gives infinite space no matter what he's on, it's Solo Troll. Only player that comes to mind that gives infinite space all the time.
And I think it was either Sleekness or the Winter Dogs that I saw play Merlin.
That was, I believe both teams played it this week. No, Winter Dogs played Merlin.
Winter Dogs, yeah.
Yeah, Winter Dogs ended up playing that Merlin.
And I was kind of hoping to see some good Merlin play. Because I haven't seen, like, good pro-level Merlin play.
No, Merlin hasn't been all that good since Season 6 when Paul piloted it and won Worlds with it.
Yeah.
You know...
Yeah, ever since then, nope.
It just hasn't been a good god. Like, you have people that are good at Merlin. Hurrywind, Venenu, you know, Shinto. Those players come to mind specifically. But they're not playing it.
Mm-mm. Who are they
shout
playing?
Out to Hurrywind's playing a lot of your immobile mages, such as Zeus and Zhong Kui. He also loves to pick up a Neath or a AMC from time to time. Venenu, he's out there, dude. He's picked Chiron recently. He's picked AMC. He's picked Zhong Kui. I think he's picked Zeus as well, even this week. Like, he's been out there on his picks.
Yeah.
Shinto, a lot of Morgan Le Fay, a lot of the Morgan, a lot of Tiamat out of him.
I like Tiamat.
Tiamat's really good, and Tiamat, you know, looking back on Season 8, when she became viable, nobody really played her. She wasn't that good, and then all of a sudden, she just got good.
Yeah.
You know, she started finding a lot of success. And I think that is something to highlight on. You know, we're seeing that right now with Kleena entering into the mix. We've seen a few teams piloters getting varying levels of success out of it. You know, is it something that we're going to be looking at a lot of at Worlds?
Probably. I mean, it's worked so far, right?
It's worked, and then it hasn't. There have been times that it's been lost. I think Lasbra piloted it a game and stole a Pyromancer off of it.
That's true.
That's going to be really embarrassing if it wasn't actually Lasbra. But I think it was Lasbra.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right.
I think it was Lasbra when they played the Dragons.
Yeah, that sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, no, he got an amazing Pyro steal.
So,
and
Lemon, Deceptus, if you guys have any questions about Smite or anything, feel free to ask. Right now we're watching a VOD in the background of, I think it was Day 6.
Yep, Day 6.
Don't
the
remember
rematch
which set
of
it
the Solar
was,
Scarabs
or...
and the Oni Warriors. It was our second set of the day.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, it was our first set because they're Group A.
Yep.
For Worlds qualifiers.
So yeah, this was the first set with the Scarabs and the Warriors playing on in the background. This is for the qualifiers.
This set blew my mind. It went on for a long time, and it was a very weird set when you go back and take a look at it. You know, like teams with players. You know, when you look back on. Ooh, that's a rough question. I've got to think about this. Hold on.
Favorite team? Oh man, so like when I first started watching Smite esports, my original favorite team was the Oni Warriors, actually, the team that we're watching now. But that was solely just because of their logo. I thought their logo was the coolest. But as I watched more Smite, I've and I tried really hard for this not to be my favorite team because it's Jay's favorite team.
Yeah, it is. I
But
got their jersey and everything.
but I really like the Dragons, man.
Yeah, you know, took the words right out of my mouth.
My favorite player is PBM, which is Polar Bear Mike. Or Panda. I like Panda as well, which he's also on the Dragons. So
Yeah, you know, J Dragons, Shixx already said, my favorite team. But just to give something a different answer, the Camelot Kings, I'd say is right up there.
Yeah, I do appreciate the Camelot Kings.
You know,
yeah.
The reason why I think the Kings are such a good team is that if you take a look at their roster, variety, big man Tings,
I do like
Captain
variety.
Twig,
And Captain
Netrioid,
Twig. Yeah.
and Genetics. They're all these middle of the pack players that get outshined by the other members of their team all the time.
Yeah.
Netrioid kept constantly getting outshined by Panatom, Yarkor, and Rongyu when he was playing with the Leviathans back then known as Sanguine. You know, Variety just kept getting out-acknowledged by the fact that he was on a team with Adapting and Cyclone Spin.
Ooh,
You know,
inbound?
Vote! A perfect example of a very good player.
Yeah.
You know, he's got to be one of my favorite players in the league overall. He's just so good a lot of the time. I'd have to say for probably my all-time favorite player in the league right now, I think I got to give it to Fine, okay?
Interesting.
You know, he's so versatile. I remember back in Phase 1, he picked Baron Samdi solo, and they won with it. You know, this god that's whole purpose is effectively survive until you get good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he made it look good. He did an astonishing performance, and then they never went back to it.
Right. I'm sure they will. They will. I think
I don't know if they'll go back to it this season.
Well, no, maybe not this season, but I feel like in situations like that, anything that works, you're gonna revisit. So, you know.
You know, he's piloted a lot of different things this year. The reason why so many people were banning Odin, why? Because Fine OK looked dominant on it.
Yeah.
You know, he was very good with it. He really kind of utilized those Odin cages very well and just kind of really shoved it into the forefront of the meta as a good pick. For a while there, it was either you banned it or you picked it.
Yeah.
You know,
you can definitely tell a difference between somebody else playing Odin, for sure.
Yeah, you know, I mean, go back several seasons to when Weekend piloted the Odin in the jungle and went only a whole game dealing 667 damage.
Ooh.
He still is never allowed to live that down to this day. You know, and then you look at Fine OK, constantly facilitating these big plays, getting these big ults off.
Yeah, all of them are big. It's like, yo.
That man, think back to his Yorm game this season. You know, it made it onto the, you know, Smite highlight reel for when the SPL cuts back from break to game. You know, he gets a triple kill on this Yorm, this really powerful pick that I hope he goes back to at Worlds.
Yeah.
It was just really solid. Another pick that I think a lot of people have been utilizing this year, Fenrir.
Fenrir, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that, actually.
Yeah, Fenrir, dude. He's been everywhere this year. He's been played solo by Nika. He's been played support by Mike. I think Aurora played him a few times. I know Jake's played him. And in the jungle by Twig found success on it. Scream, who's in this set, he's found success on it. Lasbra has had some of his best games of the season on it.
Who's Scream playing right now? Oh, okay, never mind.
Scream is on the Hun bots.
Yeah, yep.
You know, even then, look at that play right there.
Yeah.
Sets up perfect facilitation.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
You know, I think he utilized that ult really well, and it was just good. You know, this set's insane. And Nika got low there.
Yeah. He should have had that.
But he also made the smart play to back up because,
yeah.
for all you know, fucking
Somebody
Hugo
was
could
about
have
to
been
come in
coming up.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. There's just kind of a lot of interesting picks this year. Gormizer, he's highlighted it. There's only one god that's currently available to be played in comp that hasn't been picked. And that's Nox. Every other god has been picked.
Really? Nox?
Nox is the only one that hasn't been picked.
I'm surprised.
As a matter of fact, the only person to pick up Nox in the SPL in the past 2 years has been Polar Bear Mike last year.
Yeah, I remember that.
With Nox support.
Yeah.
He was the only one that played it. And he made it look good.
Yeah, Nox is one of those that seems good enough to get picked, but it's always overlooked because there's always a better specialized...
There are gods that do it better.
Yeah. For what you're trying to do. Now, if you're not really sure what you're trying to do and you kind of just want to be there for your team in all the ways, Nox does pretty much a lot of things pretty adequately.
Yeah, Nox is a one-stop do-all. It stuns, it slows, it silences.
Which is honestly makes sense that PBM would pick it because that's kind of how he plays the game.
Yeah, no, he's very aggressive on anything he plays.
Yeah.
Even if it's not an aggressive support, he plays it very aggressively.
Yeah.
He's always in your face, pushing pressure. And I think that's one of the Jade Dragons' strong suits, is their ability to push pressure. You give them an inch, so they'll take a mile.
Oh, 100%. The Titans are kind of like that too, though.
Yeah, but the Titans, it took them a while to get there, if you look back on the year.
Yeah,
everybody thought they were going to show up. They had 7 World Championships total spread across their 5 team members.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You know,
they should have done a lot better than they did.
But what it was is that, and this kind of surprised me a little bit, Scary D, he was the solo laner last year for Pittsburgh Knights.
Mm-hmm.
He swapped over to the jungle, and he was in the jungle playing assassins in a warrior jungle meta. He could have picked a warrior and been extremely well off. But he didn't. And it cost him a lot. He wasn't confident. And then they sub out for layers. And they started popping off. Paul hit his stride. Aurora and Cyclone Spin found their footing in that duo lane. And Benji, he's just been there.
Yeah.
It's insane. And there's one thing I want to ask you, because every time around Worlds, we kind of see secure mages come back into the mix here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's a chance Paul's going to pick Scylla again this year? As he looked really well. Good. He did really well with it last year.
I think he would want to, but I also think that they're expecting him to.
But it's one of those things of, because I think he could go back to it. But we've seen him play a lot of these kind of support-style mages, such as Aphrodite and Hell.
So,
he hasn't been playing
I feel like there's a little
dealers.
bit of a mind game there, because, you don't want to pick what people expect you to pick. So, if it's a situation where he can pick it and people won't expect him to, 100%. But if it's in a situation where the other team's planned for him to pick it, he ain't gonna play into their hands, I don't think.
Well, it's just around that time where secure mages start to come back in. Scylla, Poseidon.
Yeah, you can't really take away from the benefit of having them back in, no. Because everybody's picking them. Everybody.
Yeah, no, but Paul he plays Scylla on another level.
He does. So I could definitely see him coming back and be like, no, this is how you play Scylla.
Like that game 2 of Ghost Gaming versus PK at World's Finals last year. Ghost Dragons now were in the lead. Paul comes in, steals the fire drain at the last minute, and turns the entire game around, and they win.
Yeah.
Paul just looks so good on that pick. I really think he's going to go back to it.
Yeah.
I really think that's something that they're talking about.
I think, yeah, I think you're right on that. I think he will. Or he'll at least try to.
Because he's looked so good whenever he plays that god.
Yeah.
Things I don't want him touching at World, Zhang Kui. Because he looked awful on it earlier this year. It's not his style of pick. You know, he likes to sit at the back line and just fire off autos.
Yeah.
If you take a look at a lot of what he plays in Zhang Kui, you want to be getting in there. I think if they want any chance of winning, he stays away from the mobile gods.
Yeah.
You know, that you give him Afro, you give him Hell, you give him Scylla, you give him Soul, and he's going to look good. But you give him a Zeus, he's dead. You give him a Zeus, it's over.
Yeah. Nah, Zeus, no. That
And
being
while
said,
we're speaking
though,
of the type,
I do think I've seen quite a few good Zeuses this year.
Furrywin, Ven, you know, they've looked good on that Zeus. I think even Nehu of Sleekness played it.
Yeah,
he
did. Yeah, he did really good with Zeus. Yeah.
You know, and it's all because of that Book of the Dead buff. Makes him really good. But a lot of people can't help but stress this enough. Until that third item, Book of the Dead, comes online, he's just Zeus.
Yeah,
He's still the same old Zeus we know.
Yeah. So I was listening to the commentators talk about this the other day. I'll try to provide as much context as I can remember, which admittedly isn't much. But they were mentioning either getting the spear or the hammer. And the hammer would be the more tanky pick, whereas the spear would just go in and F everybody up kind of pick.
Yeah.
What guides would use that?
Honestly, Hunbots maybe, Fenrir, I think Neja utilizes that quite a bit. You definitely want to utilize the spear on Pele if you play her, because Pele is going to go in and just deal as much damage as possible before dying. These very aggressive jungle picks that Sam for Soccer is known to play. You know, that he's going to go in and he doesn't care if he dies.
Right.
But that being said, those picks also can benefit from things like Hidden's Mannequin's Hidden Blade.
That's true. That's true.
You know, so it really all depends on the situation. The situation also matters. In which you see the spear versus the hammer, or mannequins versus spear.
So those are like the three top picks for that kind of area of a god.
Yeah, I think I'd order it more like Pele, Loki, and Neja. I don't think Alquan gets much out of it. I really think Fenrir, you're better off going hammer if you're gonna build anything in the Bumbush tree.
Right.
Because you're supposed to be building him a little bit more of a bruiser kind of thing, a little bit more hybrid. Same thing with Serket.
Yeah.
You know, those two gods benefit immensely from Bumba's hammer over spear. But I remember earlier on in Season 8, it was all hammer, because spear was bad. Yeah, roll.
That looked bad.
Yeah.
Warriors just got stomped.
Yeah.
But no, the reason why I brought that up is because, like, that was the first time that I heard them compare the spear with the hammer, and I was like, is that a new thing, or have they just not brought it up until now?
That's a Season 8 thing. The argument's always been there. They just haven't brought it up. You know, it's been an argument for a while amongst junglers, because it's, you know, it really all depends. I think with this Hunbots, I think Scream favors more into hammer.
See,
here,
I think that's the greatest appeal of MOBA games, is the meta constantly changes. Constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly. Like, it's never the same. And you don't really get that with many other games. Like,
no.
For, like, shooter games, for example, like Halo. It's been pretty much the same meta the entire time. It's BR.
Yeah.
BR, chuck grenades, and then pick whatever you can find. And it's not really changed from that, you know. But you go to like MOBA games like Smite, League, and what's a good item one year could be a complete trash item the next year. And then the same with gods as well. Like Merlin, for example, he was great when he first came out. Not so much since.
To build upon that as well, Giannis, this pick that we saw Hurrywin dominate on in the beginning of the year, it's just not been living up right now. You know, a lot of people asked, "Where's Hurrywin's Giannis?" In the back seat right now. It's not good. Giannis isn't a good pickup right now. Where everything's so aggressive and how easy it is to gank a Giannis.
Yeah.
You know, you can dive on Giannis really hard. And it's going to hurt.
Yeah,
Giannis needs to
much.
play from ahead. You know, Giannis is the definition of win harder.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're losing, your Giannis is going to look bad. You know, so it's a very weird pick to play in this kind of meta that I don't think holds out as much right now.
Now, do you think that's by design?
I don't know if it's really by design as much as it just kind of happened. Because, you know, Hi-Rez is one of those companies, and I really like it. They actually kind of, you know, take a look at what's happening and see what needs to be buffed and see what needs to be nerfed. So they haven't actively tried to screw Giannis.
So they are actively trying to keep everything balanced?
They try to, yeah. You know, that's why Tiamat, when she came out, saw so many nerfs. Same thing with Gilgamesh, is that they tried to balance him out.
Oh, yeah.
Gilgamesh needed a lot of work before he was balanced. Gilgamesh used to, like, absolutely destroy anything in his path.
Yeah.
And that matters.
Yep, I remember that.
Yeah, no, that was insane, dude.
Gilgamesh
And one of the main proprietors of this Gilgamesh, Cuvo Fred.
Yeah.
He loved that pick, albeit he was playing on ping, so it was one of the few picks he could play well on ping. But it's still it's a good god now. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more Gilgamesh later on at Worlds. I wouldn't be surprised if he rears his head there.
Who do you think could play Gilgamesh the best?
Out of those who have qualified for Worlds, Lasbra or Panatom. It's a toss-up between those two, because if Lasbra's having a good day, he'll look better than Panatom. But if Panatom's having a great day, he's going to look better than Lasbra.
Yeah.
But definitely, it's got to be between one of those two. That we'll definitely see picking up that Gilgamesh.
Yeah. Hopefully it's Lasbra.
I want to see Lasbra pick it up again. It's just such a good pick. You know, and to continue on with Lasbra and the entirety of the Olympus Bolts, Haddix, a rookie who doesn't seem like it's his first year.
Do you think we should mention who all qualified?
Yeah, I'd be down to go through that. The Titans, the Tartarus Titans, and the Camelot Kings qualified for the semifinals in the Phase 3 playoffs. Meanwhile, the Dragons, Scarabs, Bolts, and Leviathans fought their way through a rough 6-day qualifier for Worlds. And all of those teams looked really good. Even when they were losing, some of those teams looked really good.
Yeah.
Bolts versus Dragons, for example. What a set.
Yeah. That was...
What a 5-game barn burner.
Yeah, that was good.
We saw 3 near reverse sweeps.
That was good. That was, yeah.
3 near reverse sweeps in one weekend.
Yeah.
With a reverse sweep coming out of the Solar Scarabs.
Yeah, I think right now is a really good time. Not that it wasn't before, but right now is a really good time to get into Smite esports if you're not, because there's not a standout bad team. And there's not a standout great team either. Like,
No,
I feel like any of the teams that are going could beat the other.
I mean, J Dragons, for example, dominant first phase. Phase 2 and 3, they stumbled a lot. They were just not looking the best.
Right.
And then they just showed up all of a sudden, regained their confidence, regained their run, and have been looking dominant ever since. And, you know, even the Valhalla Valkyries, the 8th place team, they were looking good. You know, when Johnny's ping was good, they were good.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and that was one of their big issues, is that you had your jungler on 160 ping.
Yeah.
You know, and that matters a lot.
Yeah, it does. It matters big time. But like, you know, for me personally, it's like when I'm going into sports or esports, I never want to go in and know what to expect. So like, if I can go in, for example, with HCS, and I bring this up because I was watching Smite and HCS all week. But like with HCS, for example, I knew who was gonna win. Like, it was either gonna be Optic Gaming or Cloud9. Like, that's just how it is. But in Smite, I honestly had no idea, and I still don't.
No, and it's honestly a rough one. But if I were to go back and look back on how some of these teams have performed, though, I gotta say, right up there, Bolts, Kings, Titans. You know, we could see any one of those 3 teams in the finals.
Yeah, yeah.
And if we don't see one of those 3 in the finals, I'm going to be confused.
I kind of hope it's the Scarabs, just because of their whole overarching story is a good one.
The Scarabs don't have the easiest path to finals.
No, of
because because they released a documentation talking about how Worlds qualifiers was going to work and how quarterfinals of Worlds was going to work. The winner of Group A's winner bracket plays the winner of losers bracket for Group B. And, you know, you flip the script when it comes to the other side. So the Scarabs have to play the Jade Dragons first.
Yeah, yeah. Which, if they beat the Dragons, they deserve it. Like,
yeah, if they beat the Dragons, you know, they're possibly looking at the Titans or the Kings. The Titans have to decide which side of the bracket do they want.
Yeah. All right. So this is perfect time for us to take a quick break. We'll be get back into the chat here shortly. But yo, Cheetah, thank you for that Cheetah raid. How you doing today, man? And Goblin, how you doing? Deceptus, how you doing? Welcome in.
Yeah.
So right now we're talking about the Smite World qualifiers, and we're gonna be watching and talking about it. When is it?
So Worlds is a event that'll take place starting on the 5th with a whole bunch of stuff. But we won't start actually seeing any of the pro teams play until the 7th, 8th, and 9th are the 3 days of Worlds.
Okay, so the 7th...
I think the first set starts at 1.
Let's see. Yeah, the 7th, 8th, and 9th, we will be, I guess, pseudo-commentating the games.
We're going to try to commentate.
Yeah. Mostly it's just going to be us
the first time we tried
and kind of trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. I've been studying up on how to commentate properly. Ask some friends around. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. And Jay, are you still coaching a Smite team, by the way?
So what it was is that there was this event that happened with my old high school where the AVGL was doing a high school tournament for Smite. And a bunch of students from the school knew I played Smite and asked me to help them out.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, we played, I believe, 3rd overall.
I've honestly thought about doing some esports coaching, not gonna lie.
Yeah, you know, it's a lot of fun, but it's also a lot of hard work.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a lot more hard work for them than it is us, but
No, but you have 5 people staring down at you,
yeah, like what do I do
looking for
next?
something.
How do I get better? Yeah.
Right, and when something goes wrong, you have to figure out how to fix it.
Right, yeah.
What needs to change, whether
Right.
it be in picks and bans, or it be in-game execution. What went wrong?
Right.
That shit's insane.
Hold on one second. I think I need to fix the caption.
Yeah, no, for some reason my link keeps going invalid every like 5 to 10 minutes.
Is it working
I just
now
didn't want
or
to say
no?
something. No.
Oh, that's weird.
It hasn't been
Alright.
working for a while. I just didn't want to say anything and disrupt the flow.
It's cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. Alright, let me send you another link.
Because for fuck's sake, dude.
This is
How many
link,
times is
link,
this
link
shit gonna
20.
Has to be.
Yo, Cheetah, enjoy. May the shadows be with you. I've been drinking a lot of tea. I need to go to the restroom real quick. I will be right back.
Same.
check out the new SWC Champion Edition jerseys, joggers, and mouse pads.
So you got the Dragon jersey?
I didn't buy that, mostly because I doubt I'm gonna get that one in time for Worlds.
Those pants do look comfy though.
They do look comfy. But I doubt those pants are gonna be in my size.
Yeah, right.
As much as I want them. Oh man, bro, this is gonna be interesting.
So, is there anything that you wanted to ask the chat?
For those of you who've played Smite, and for those of you who are just hearing about it now, who are you guys rooting for at Worlds? I want to know.
Yeah. Who are you guys rooting for? You got to pick somebody.
Dragons, because dragons are cool.
Okay.
They are pretty good though.
Yeah.
Dude, look at that. Look at the scream on that hood box, bro. Look at that shit.
Yeah. I like that. That guy's fun, but I have no idea how to play him.
Effectively jump in, drop alt, deal damage, leave. That's it. You leap in, drop your ult, try to hit all 5.
They're winning the game at that point. Why would they slow down at all? It really was a very one-sided game one.
You know what, Lemon? That's a better reason than I had initially.
Yeah, yours were all based on logos.
Their logo looks lame.
But then again, I'm over here like, I'm gonna pick the Jade Dragons this year.
By the time the game comes to an end here, you can even see Cubo Fred trying to dive into the back line. But just look how much damage that Stewart and Baronic have.
But then, you know, I was leaning towards the Knights because, you know, I like the Steelers in Pittsburgh, you know.
The Knights aren't a team anymore, buddy.
Yeah. You see how that worked out?
Yeah. But they did win Worlds. Actually, 2 years back-to-back effectively.
Yeah.
As SK and then the Knights.
That damage, though. Jesus. For Knights?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Jeez.
Yeah, dude.
Bringing out 15k damage.
Yeah, dude. That's insane.
With a control character, mind you.
Yeah. That game's supposed to do much but make space.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's like the equivalent of,
It's kind of the weird conundrum that we're in right now because Hunter mid is becoming
I don't know what that's equivalent of.
every team. It's only like the Tiamat that's consistently making
I don't know.
the mid lane as far as the traditional mages are concerned. And so now we're starting to get to more of this.
Like
That's
in
like
Halo,
the equivalent.
If someone was able to deal damage by just deploying bubble shields and shields around the map.
That'd be insanity. What a week in Smite, man.
Yo, it's been a great week in Smite. Like,
Yeah. No, I mean,
I
feel like there's
no shortage of entertainment at any time. It was fun.
You know, I feel like there's one team we haven't really talked about, and there's one thing we haven't talked about that much either.
Oh,
The Atlantis Leviathans
that's true.
and Zapman trying to go back
That's
in
true.
and become the first Smite 3-time world champion and the first 3-peat champion. But he's not the only person fighting for that spot.
Yeah.
Paul as well.
So between those two, I think Zapman is more fun to watch for me.
I mean, once you see Paul in his chair and he's fucking sliding down it and still dominating.
Yeah, that's different entirely.
Dude's like barely visible in cam sometimes, just winning. And I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Are you playing with your feet?
Yeah. Like, yeah. If I'm winning, I gotta be like all up in the face of the freaking monitor like this.
Right? Yeah, no, like you like you know, but it's gonna be interesting. Two teams both have a player that want to become the first three-peat champion.
Now, who do you think is the most likely to do that?
Honestly, I think I have to give it to Paul.
Yeah, I think Paul has more talent surrounding him, for sure.
I definitely think Paul takes it, and there's also another reason I say that is this is an interesting storyline that spanned all of season 7 and even now into season 8. Olympus Volts versus the Atlantis Leviathans. Let's go back when they were Sanguine and Renegades. Every playoffs, Renegades would eliminate Sanguine pretty much. And at Worlds, Renegades eliminates Sanguine.
Yeah.
And now we have it again. Leviathans versus Bolts. Will the curse of the Leviathans never being able to put one over the Bolts end this year?
Ooh.
What do you think? Is the addition of Zapman enough?
Oh man, I think if it is, they will barely make it by the skin of their teeth. Like, it's definitely not going to be easy, even with Zapman. But I think because they have Zapman, it's a possibility for sure.
Right, because obviously the only players that have swapped out is that they no longer have the solo laner that the Bolts had last year. They have Haddix now, a rookie.
Yeah.
And the Leviathans no longer have an Etrioid, but they have Zapman. And is that change enough? That's the question I always ask myself. Does it look like it's going to be enough? And honestly, I think it depends on if Haddix and Lasper are having a good day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if those are having a good day, I don't see the Leviathans beating him this year. And that's gonna suck. Because they've been eliminated so many times from tournaments because of the Bolts. That's the sad part. It's not even like a one-time thing. No, pretty much all of Season 7 had happened.
And that's...
tournament phase rolled around, Leviathans didn't show up.
That's how rivalries are born.
I think Mike said it on the video that Harris uploaded at the beginning of the year talking about the roster apocalypse, either that or it was Panda or Fino. Somebody said it, that when they were looking for a new mid laner, they chose Hurrywind over Paul because they didn't want the rivalry between them and Paul to end. They wanted the satisfaction of beating Paul at Worlds, not winning Worlds because they have Paul now.
Yeah, that's true.
And you look back, the Dragons in season, I think it was 5, eliminated by Paul. Runner-up to Paul in season 6. In season 7 again, runner-up to Paul.
Yeah.
And now they're staring down the possibility of getting taken out of Worlds again by Paul. There's a lot of rivalries coming to fruition here at Worlds.
Yeah, I love it.
In the Scarabs, this rise from garbage to spectacular.
Yeah, somehow,
some way. Now, if you had asked me at the beginning of Season 8, if the Scarabs and Dragons were to face off at Worlds, who would win and how many games it would take them, I would have said Dragons 3-0.
Yeah. Now? I don't know.
Now, I still think the Dragons have a very good chance of winning.
But it'll probably be like Dragons 3-2.
Yeah. I'm not expecting any 3-0 sweeps this year.
Yeah.
I'm expecting everything to go 4 to 5 games.
Yeah.
That's just how close the competition is this year.
Talking about some hard carries and gods that have kind of exploded
It's gonna be interesting.
We need more of that.
Yeah.
Because like that's what's gonna make esports grow. In my opinion.
Are these 5-game barn burner sets? Going back to one of the best ones, the Olympus Bolts versus the Jade Dragons at Worlds qualifiers. And even then, Oni Warriors versus Solar Scarabs, the first time they played at Worlds qualifiers this year. That was a set to watch.
Yeah.
Because the Solar Scarabs reverse sweeped. Mind you, they did it against the man who reverse sweeps. Neil Ma did it twice at Worlds. It's called the Neil Ma passive, and the Scarabs stunted on him.
Yeah.
The reverse sweep king got reverse swept.
It's a beautiful thing.
Well, that blew my mind. I didn't know what to say to that. Actually, something else to highlight on Achilles. Does he have a bad matchup?
Is there any like prospects or any new teams?
So I don't know what they're planning for Season 9, if they're planning to increase the amount of teams involved in the Pro League.
And
I don't know if they want to.
Like, is the Pro League, does that consist of all regions, or?
So the Pro League is 8 teams from any region. It's just 8 teams, period, and statement.
Okay.
Because you have players like Johnny, who plays out of Serbia. You have Lasbro, who is, I believe, from Norway? He's from that general region. You have players coming from Canada, I think mainly Neil Ma. Vote, who's Scottish. It just kind of goes from everywhere.
Yeah.
And
I think that's probably my favorite thing.
Yeah, is that there's not like separate divisions.
Yeah.
Everybody plays everybody.
Yeah. And
right out the gate.
That's awesome.
And I think that's what makes for such close competition.
Yeah.
Is that as the year goes on, you figure out these teams, and it becomes harder for each team to beat each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here it is. Darda's picked up Zeus, apparently.
Yep, I guess so. Wow.
and we're getting to watch Screenplay Kali.
Huh. I don't
this
remember.
One pick.
Oh, that was a nice jump.
And there's Kivo, Fredo, and Gilgamesh. All these gods that I've highlighted today so far. Pretty much one game.
It's almost like we planned that shit.
It's almost like we planned it when we didn't. Look behind the curtain. We didn't.
Yeah. No illusions here.
Yeah, sorry, we're not allowed to have that magic.
Too much power.
Wow. And honestly, another thing to really highlight on as we look at Worlds, Captain Twig. He has been the most consistent player at making it to Worlds every year.
Yeah.
He's been at all 8 Smite World Championships.
Yeah.
You know what's happened at all 8 of them? Or all 7 of them that have happened at this point? He's lost. He's lost all of them. Captain Twig has yet to win a single Worlds.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah, do you think that we could possibly see him win his first World Championship after 8 years?
I hope so, man.
You know how the saying, eighth time's the charm?
Yeah, that's definitely a saying somewhere.
Yeah, it's a saying somewhere in the world. Maybe in the UK where Twig comes from? I don't know.
Yeah.
Who knows? But that's definitely a saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, 8 long years.
That's crazy.
He's been qualifying for Worlds and hasn't won.
It's not unheard though. Like, that happens a lot of time in pro level shit. But it's always unfortunate. But one thing I will say about that is when that does happen, it usually carries over. Like, they become a really good coach, you know, or they become a really good advisor, and then whoever they coach or advise, they go in and they annihilate because of that 8 years of experience and 8 years of hunger.
Yeah.
For a championship. And that just carries over to the next generation. So, I mean, it's not all bad. It's shitty for him, yeah.
Right.
But one way or another, he'll find a way to make it happen.
Also, a lot of people like to shit on the fact that he hasn't won Worlds, but he's been to all of them.
Yeah.
He's consistent.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said about being at all of them. Like, come on.
Yeah. Adapting. One of the greatest Smite junglers we've ever seen had a retirement video at last year's Worlds. He hasn't been to every single Worlds that he's been in, that have happened when he was a player in the Pro League. But yet he's revered as one of the best. In Captain Twig, somebody who's been to all of them but hasn't picked up a win.
How many wins?
Adapting's had 2 World Championship wins overall. That being the first and second Smite World Championships. Along with Raffer and Emilito, whom we will not be seeing at Worlds. Courtesy of Sleekness.
Right.
Also, Sleekness broke a 2-year streak of Smite Minor League or Challenger Circuit teams not beating a pro team. They've done it. They beat the Valkyries and, proved that it can still be done.
Yeah. The Sleekness, they were fun to watch. For sure.
I definitely think if any of those players move on and get on a pro team this next season, you're looking at Dude Man Bro, you're looking at Oath, and you're looking at Nehu.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if Dude Man Bro doesn't, I'm gonna be shocked.
I mean, I know I said this to my
or
wife
Nehu,
because
really.
it shocked me. It shocked me. Dude Man Bro walks at former back-to-back world champion Emilito and dominates on him.
Yeah.
He just walks at him, and Emilito backs up. It blows my mind.
Yeah, that was.
You just walk at somebody like that.
You don't.
You can't just walk at Emilito like that, bro.
You don't do that.
And he did it with Raffer there. Like, he just walks at him.
Yeah.
Like, it blows my mind. If Dude Man Bro is not on a pro team next year, I will run.
That being said, who do you think is the most likely to pick him up?
Honestly,
I think it'd probably be the Kings.
I'd have to say the Kings or even the Warriors, I think, could pick him up.
Yeah, well, I think
assuming
his
something
playstyle,
happens to vote.
I think his playstyle fits the Kings better.
His playstyle fits the Kings better, but also if you look at like the trio of Dardes, Nika, and Vote, say Vote leaves that trio, Dude Man Bro fits right in. His God Pool fits exactly what Vote's God Pool is.
That's true. Yeah.
Dude Man Bro and Vote, they really love the Hachimen pick.
Yeah.
And they look good on it every time.
Yeah, they do. They do.
That's why I think I could see the Warriors picking him up, or the Kings, or even maybe to some extent, if Panda parts from the Dragons, Dude Man Bro for the Dragons because of how aggressive he is.
Ooh, I hope Panda doesn't go.
I mean, I think if anything, Panda and Mike might split as a duo lane.
Yeah.
I think it all
depends. I think it all depends on how good they do.
I also think it all depends on, because obviously all the teams are owned by Hi-Rez now. If Hi-Rez says, yeah, sure, that's fine, or not.
So wait, all the teams are owned by Hi-Rez?
Yeah, Hi-Rez owns all the teams now.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's why, we have names like the Oni Warriors and the Solar Scarabs instead of Ghost Gaming and Pittsburgh Knights.
So, like, it's its own sports association at this point.
Yeah. They're all owned by Hi-Rez, all 8 teams.
Yeah. See, I feel like that's what all esports need to do, is that. And Hi-Rez is, in my opinion, they do it better than most.
Yeah. I mean, they keep their league small.
It's a shame that it's not as popular as some, because I feel like they do it really, really well.
Yeah, I really do like the way that they go with it.
Now, their phases and different tournaments are somewhat confusing. Even I don't understand like the different phases and shit like that. But it makes for really interesting competitive matches, and that's all I really care about.
Yeah, everything's exciting in the Smite Pro League this year. It's insane how close everybody is in skill.
Yeah.
Like I could look at one particular role, and it's hard to pick out one that's better than anybody else in that role. And that's just the way it is. Everybody is really good. And you take a look at literally any team that qualified, or if they didn't qualify. We're all looking at you, the Valhalla Valkyries. They had really good players, but they just couldn't get off the ground.
So what do you think is next for Smite esports? Do you think it's reached a good point? It's reached its peak. It's flowing good. Everything's working good. Or do you think it's time for a Smite 2?
Honestly, I think right now Smite's at a good spot as a game. They should be keeping on the track that they're doing. Obviously, they're trying to fix the poorly coded mess that was it when it was originally released, with all the remodels and reworking that they're doing. They're really just trying to fix it all up, and I think that's the route that they should be continuing to go down.
So that if
you look,
they'll just continue to optimize it and change it as they go. Yeah, I think that is the move. And
if you look at Season 8, all right, if you look at all the patches, if they're not releasing a God that patch, they're doing a remodel or a rework of some kind. Something's changing about some God that needs to be changed.
Yeah.
And that's just amazing. They're doing it beautifully. As for the Pro League, I think I'd like to see a few more teams added in.
I would like to see 12 to 16 teams.
Yeah. I'd say at most right now 12.
Yeah. I feel like that would be great. 12 to 16 would be great.
Because you got to think, there's 8 teams. That's 5 players per team. That's 40 people making 46K a year to play Smite. The coaches, there's 8 coaches making about 26K a year to coach. They really have to kind of work that out and figure that out. I don't think that they're big enough for 16.
No, not yet. No, I think
12.
Right now they should go to 10, and then next year go to 12. And then see how it goes.
Yeah, I definitely think that they should keep it small though.
Yeah.
And have the SCC and stuff like that, because the SCC is really cool. Because you have new up and coming players such as Dune Mambro, Nehu, Oath, Benny Q. But then you also have old players such as Adapting, Wowie. Some of these older players that we've seen play in the Pro League before. Just kind of having fun and shooting the shit. And helping these new players grow.
Yeah. And I think that's where
what you say?
Twig himself is gonna end up.
You fucking suck. I want to see him at least win 1 Worlds before he retires.
But worst case scenario, that's where he ends up, helping out all the new players and curating our future teams.
Yeah, definitely.
So I mean, it's not bad either way.
No, but I want to see him win one world championship.
I do want to see him at least win one. Yeah.
You know, I keep telling a lot of my friends this. I feel like Twig will retire once he wins a world championship. Like, if he wins Worlds this year, I see him retire for Season 9.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
You know, if not, he goes like another season or two before retiring. I just think he doesn't want to retire without winning one.
No, I wouldn't.
Especially with like a consistency streak of 8 worlds qualified.
Like, you sink that much time and effort into something, like you want to walk away with the dub.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, he's been on teams with some of the greatest players. Panda Cat and Polar Bear might come to mind. I think he even played on a team with Aurora and Cyclone back in the day. You know, he's played with some of the best, and he is one of the best. And I just hope he wins one before retirement. That being said, players who should retire: Zapman, Barrow, we're looking at you.
Yeah.
You guys are 30 years old, and you're still playing. At what point do you hang up the coat and move on?
What is the average retirement age for Smite?
I've noticed a lot of them start to retire in their mid to late 20s.
Huh.
I think very few have played Smite into their 30s.
That's interesting.
Barra and Zap are the two that come to mind.
That's interesting.
That have been playing it the longest from that position. I think Twig's starting to get up there. I think Adapting's over 30.
Yeah, see, like, for me, I don't think I would retire until I was mid-30s.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be ideal, but like, when you're in such a small league right now, such as Smite, if they don't increase the team size, some of these players that have been around a while should start to retire, so that way we can see new talent come in.
Yeah.
So that we're not having, you know,
stale
a season
every year.
Right. Because next year, I don't want to see all 40 of the same players that I saw this year.
Right.
I want to see different players.
Yeah.
No offense to anybody that's in the league right now. They're all doing great. But I want to see more new blood. You know, I want to see Dude Mambro called up. I want to see Benny Q pulled up. That dude played shock mid and looked good on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think those are my top 2 that I hope I see moved up next year.
Yeah, Dude Mambro, Benny Q. Even to extenuate that just a little bit further, Erupt Crimson from last year. I want to see him go up. I know he didn't make Worlds qualifiers this year, but he's a good mid laner.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody who I look at when I think of good Scylla plays. I think as well, Nehu and Oath. You know, I mean, Oath looked dominant. Nehu was pretty good.
It would be interesting to see who Nehu would be as on the next level.
As a pro player.
Yeah.
Yeah. You move him up. You know, where does he fit in?
Yeah.
You know, I know you posed the question to me earlier about Dude Member, but who do you think's picking up Nehu, dude?
Ooh.
If he gets called up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Scarabs, actually.
You think that Poppy would leave in? But you think Inbound would leave Boronic?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
If they need to. I think it depends on how this ends out.
Because fun fact about Inbound and Boronic, they were Smite console world champions with each other.
Oh. Huh.
Along with Layers.
Interesting.
Yep, those 3 were Smite console world champions together. Which is why I say that it's interesting that you think the Scarabs would pick up Nehu.
Well, yeah, it just depends. Like, I feel like if they fall short this year, they're going to want to probably restructure. Because they stretched a lot. Like, they grew a lot.
Oh, yeah. They grew a lot just in restructuring.
Like, I don't see them growing much more. So
Right.
if their extent of their growth this year falls short, I could see them wanting to move people around.
So, that being said, where do you think Veronic would go then if Nehu goes to Scarabs? Where would you like to see Veronic go?
I
'Cause I
think
think I have my answer.
it'd be interesting on the Leviathans.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I said I was thinking the Dragons.
That would be good.
You put him on a team with a lot of experience like the Dragons have, and Veronic's placed out and skill level goes up exponentially.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you put him around
because
Panda
not
and
only,
yeah.
Yeah, well that's the thing. Not only do you have former world champion Panda, but Panda spent a season in mid. And looked good when he was there. I believe that was season 6. Because Twig was jungle that season.
Yeah.
You know, Panda knows the mid. He's a former world champion. He's just an overall good player from playing that back line. I think Veronic could really benefit from it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that being said, I think any new player could benefit from being on the Dragons.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like with how good the Dragons have looked this year, are they really going to want to replace Hurrywind?
I think...
Because he's been one of their most consistent players this year.
I think they'll continue to invest in him, yeah.
You know, I think honestly, depending on how this year goes, I think Sam and Fino might leave if they don't win.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know, because Fino, he's a really good player. You know, he has the makings of winning worlds. Right there. But, you know, with how the Dragons look at Worlds Finals, you know, I think Fino K might want to branch out and go to another team to get even more skill. You know, and gain even more skills. Maybe even change roles. I could see that. I could see Fino K going jungle, maybe.
Yeah. Hasn't he
swapped
played jungle before?
No, he was solo when he was on the SML and even the AVGL. He was a solo laner throughout his whole career. I'd like to see him change roles.
Yeah, I would too, actually. That might be what he needs, honestly.
Yeah, you know, I think same thing for Sam. I think they need to change roles. But Sam's definitely peaked in the jungle.
Yeah.
Because before Worlds qualifiers, do you know how many times Sam has had Mercury banned against him this year? 28.
Wow.
He's only played it 10 times, and he's won 8 out of 10 of those games.
Dang.
That was before Worlds qualifiers. I think he's in total now played like 13 games, and he's had it banned out over 30 at this point. You know, I think we've seen the max that we could see out of Sam in the jungle.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, I think it's just time for some of these players to shift up their roles. I think that's what they need to do to get better. Is I think some of these players got to swap it up.
This encounter right here was beautiful.
Yeah, Dardas, perfect engage.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, it was a near perfect engage from Dardas.
Yeah.
You know, everything about that was near perfect. Look at that 4-man grouping now heading over towards Fire Giant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what makes the Oni Warriors such a good team. And that showcases Neil's shot calling. The thing that got him MVP of Season 7 is his insane shot calling.
Yeah. That is one thing that I took away from the Warriors that I still like. You know, of course, my fan went to the Dragons, but I still appreciate the Warriors for their group play and their... Yeah. Because, like, nobody really does it quite as well. As consistently.
As consistently. There you go. Because I was going to say, Atlantis Leviathans after 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You want to see insane group up and macro map play?
Yeah.
Atlantis Leviathans 25 minutes in.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen a single member of the Leviathans not with each other at 5 minutes in, or 25 minutes in.
Mm-mm.
They just group up and move as a pack.
Yeah.
There's no point in asking Bobby to not.
It's insanity.
Because he's proved that that's his style and that's who he's gonna be as a player. And that's
Heading,
okay. Like, I really
into
think
Worlds,
having an
it's going to be a lot of...
is it okay
It's definitely going to be a lot of interesting things. I think we're going to see our most out there picks that we've seen yet this year.
Yes. 100%.
And we've seen out there shit. Like Baron Samdi solo.
Yeah. I mean, do you think we're gonna see Winter Dog level shit?
I don't see any mid laner pulling out chocolate. I don't see any mid laner pulling out chocolate at once. I don't see it at this stage in the game. But what I'm talking about is I'm talking about maybe like a resurgence of Zhonghui solo.
Yeah. I can see that.
You know, or Ratatosker solo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of these returns that have done people really well. You know, I'd love to see, personally, Terra jungle. I want to see a Terra game in the jungle.
That I would, yeah, I'd watch that.
Because that works.
Yeah.
And it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
If you get somebody like Panatom on it, even though I don't see that happening, because why would you want to have it not on Rongyu, but... Or Lasbra. You know, you get one of those two on Terra in the jungle, and that's going to look good. That's going to look like an actually good pick.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see maybe a resurgence out of Herc support. You know, I think we could see that, because that's something that Mike likes to go to. Guan Yu jungle, maybe that'll make a comeback this year.
I hope so.
Because that's definitely an interesting pick. How I think that was Nika? No, that was Vote. How Vote survived that? Beyond me. He was on a sliver. You know, it just kind of... It's almost surreal to me at this point in the year.
Yeah.
You know, looking back on it and all the highs and lows that we had, especially with, you know, some of the events that happened. Rest in peace, Jonathan Finch.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was a amazing person. As a matter of fact, he got immortalized into the map
That's awesome.
over the Gold Fury pit.
Yeah.
There's a Finch that'll fly around.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Boom. Look at that. That was just a
Yeah, it was a
picture
great,
perfect game.
yeah, great set. So on the 7th, 8th, and 9th, are we gonna watch all of them together?
That was my plan.
Okay. All of them together, 7th, 8th, and 9th. I will be streaming that on the 7th, 8th, and 9th. So if you guys are interested in more Smite esports and hanging out with myself and Jay and Mr. Caption over there.
Yeah. The captions that don't work half the time.
Hey, Mr. Captions is getting used to his job. Just give him a little bit.
Yeah, okay, bud.
But no, if you guys want to hang out, watch some Smite, we're going to be watching the whole thing here in the dojo on January 7th, 8th, and 9th. Then it starts
I'll
around...
be in the Now Watching channel for the 5th and 6th, bringing you all the best content of Smite.
Yep. And the 5th and 6th, before that, you can catch... I'll probably be there too. Us in the Now Watching channel in the Discord. We'll be hanging out, talking Smite, eating popcorn.
Yeah. They're going to be revealing the Season 9 Conquest map.
Ooh.
The Content Creator Cup returns as well.
Hell
That was
yeah.
fun, because last year we saw Mizkif get involved in it.
But
think he even
before we end this, the podcast section of this, do you have any questions for the podcast listeners that you would like them to answer? And also, if you have any ideas for a poll, chat, let me know. Now's the time. I have no idea what that man's doing.
He's doing whatever it is Aurora does. Leave Aurora alone.
Dragons.
The bracket's been revealed, I think. I think we're just seeing the bracket getting revealed. I think the Titans want to play the Leviathans in the Bolts winner.
Ooh.
Looking at what we just saw there.
Yeah.
I think they wanted top half.
Yeah, dude. Hold on. Let's go back. Oh, shoot. Went back too far.
I don't know if that's been confirmed. But I think we just saw the bracket. Hold on, let me go to the Smite Game Twitter. I wanna see that.
Yeah.
I wanna see if that's actually been confirmed of who's going where.
But
Because if we know that,
if you know that, is that related to your question for the listeners?
if we know that literally just allows us to give accurate predictions.
Ooh.
You know, before we end it off here, and we can even ask the podcast listeners who they think. Let me just scroll around here.
Accuracy. Yeah.
Is it
Also,
confirmed?
you chat. What kind of poll do you think we should put on this? Because we can do a question and we can do a poll. So I figured, we can ask them the question, Jay and I, and you guys can ask them a fun poll question. Favorite Smite Gotti dude? Okay. Can you DM that to me in Discord and then put poll question above it, please? Oh, yep, here it is. Hold on. Ah, dang it, zoomed in.
So
there we go.
they haven't put it out on the Smite Pro Twitter account yet.
So January 7, it's the Leviathans versus TBD.
It's the Scarabs. We found that out.
And Dragons
Or
versus...
no, sorry, Bolts. Wow, I'm stupid. It's the Leviathans versus Bolts, Dragons versus Scarabs.
Bolts, Scarabs, okay. And the Titans are playing...
It looks like whoever wins between Dragons and Scarabs, but that could be wrong. Because they haven't officially posted a bracket.
Right. Interesting.
I really hope that that's the way the bracket falls.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I really hope that that's the way the bracket falls. Because if it is Dragons and Scarabs, whoever wins that plays the Kings. You have an insane matchup, and if the Dragons win, a former mid laner and jungler Twig versus the Dragons. Can he beat his old teammates, or will he fall to the wayside? And if it's the Scarabs, they've constantly been kicking each other in and out of playoffs all year.
Yeah.
It's been one or the other making it, never both.
Yeah.
And if it's, Titans versus Bolts or Titans versus Leviathans, I know the Leviathans have a score to settle with the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
The Leviathans in Phase 3 lost one set, and that was to the Titans.
Win that.
Oh, Titans almost single-handedly win. Because, you ready for this? Phase 3, Leviathans lost one set, and that was to the Titans. If it's Bolts versus Titans, that's also going to be an insane matchup.
That'll be interesting. I still think the Titans win that, though.
Oh, 100%. I definitely think
the Titans are going to be in the finals.
I don't see it going down any other way.
But as far as the other... That could go a lot of ways. It could really be any of them.
You want to see the Scarabs go to finals, don't you?
I do, but I also want to see the Dragons go because I like the Dragons. They're my favorite team. But the story of the Scarabs is just so good. Like I want to see them.
The story of the Scarabs is so good.
Finish out that narrative.
I want to see a third finals matchup between the Dragons and Paul.
That would, yes, I want to see that. I
want to see a third. I want to see And the only reason why I hope the Tartarus Titans are on the other side of the bracket is because I want to see the Dragons eliminate Paul in the finals.
Yes. Yes.
That I want to see.
100%. Yo, is that our question? What do you guys want to see in the finals?
Yeah. Who do you want to see in the finals and why?
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I like that.
I definitely think that's what. Yeah. I was initially going to ask of, what team do you favorites aside think will win? But who do you want to see in the finals? I think that's a better question.
Let me just type that out before I forget.
That's going to be insane. Remember, guys, tune in the 7th, 8th, and 9th for the coverage. Brought to you by me and Shixx.
Oh, and don't forget Mr. Caption.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Caption that just called us Beyonce.
Oh, boy.
Or called you Beyonce, actually.
Oh, boy. I'm not
it picked up
Beyonce,
me and
okay?
Beyonce. No, not you Beyonce now, boy. You Ninja Beyonce.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
No longer Ninja Shixx, Ninja Beyonce.
That's not an image I needed in my mind at all. Okay.
It's there now. Lemon, can we get some fan art of that?
Because, I mean, all I see is me dressed up as a ninja doing the if you like it, you should have put a ring on it dance or whatever. Like, the single ladies. Yeah, the single ladies dance. Yeah, that one.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that'd be so funny, dude.
Yeah, that's just the image that popped up in my head. Unfortunately.
Yeah, well,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Captions.
Mr. Captions, he's trying to make his worth here in this.
He's trying. But he better tighten up because we don't need this come Worlds.
Yeah, we need better than this, Captions, alright?
Yeah, they actually need to be on point, alright?
Yo, welcome back, Cheetah.
Yeah, welcome back, man. But yeah, that could very well be the bracket.
I think that is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Titans and Dragons in the finals.
Because why else would they put so much work into putting?
And I think we'll see Leviathans versus Titans in the semi.
Definitely. And I think it's gonna be Dragons and Kings.
Which are gonna be both amazing matchups.
Yeah. I mean, no matter which way it goes. Again, I don't see a 3-0 sweep happening. I see a reverse sweep happening.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
I could definitely see a reverse sweep happening, but I don't think we'll see a 3-0.
Captions versus Jay.
We can make that happen. Cheetah, do you mind if we put some cardboard signs around that say captions? And we fight?
Yeah, dude, 100%.
I don't think we have that in the budget.
Yeah, it's 100% in the budget.
Oh, it's in the budget. We have that.
Yeah. We'll make that happen.
Okay.
Even if I have to go do some unsavory things.
Okay. All right, Captions. Me and you, Smite World's halftime show. We're gonna box.
Oh boy. It's gonna be the first Ninja Studios matchup of the year. Jay versus Captions.
What is even happening anymore?
I don't know. I do want some pizza now, though. Thanks, Lemon.
But yeah, I will be in the Ninja Studios Now Watching channel all the days of Worlds, starting at I think 9 or 10. to get the pre-show stuff, and then everything officially kicks off at 11.
In the morning.
Yes.
Eastern time.
Yes, so if you want to be there, yes. If you want to be there, 11 in the morning. That's when everything goes down.
And I will be there. So, whoa, man. So, hold up. Let me look at my calendar real quick.
Wait, why did you schedule something?
Oh, no, I didn't. You said, no, I don't think I did. Because I scheduled that like 2 months ago, so.
Right, I know I talked to you about it. I wasn't sure if you forgot or not.
No, because I put it in my calendar. So anytime that I was about to schedule something else there, I was just like, oh, right, doing that? Nope, can't do that.
Yeah, because this is going to be insane.
But yeah, no, that's going to be an entire week of Smite.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's going to be insanity. Our vocal cords are going to be shot come the 10th.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to talk.
No.
The 10th
And
is,
if they're...
unfortunately... So, on the 10th, if I'm not able to talk, we'll just use sign language the entire stream. You guys cool with that?
Breaks hands. Ah! We'll just use text-to-speech. Brought to you by Mr. Captions.
Oh, brought to you by Mr.
Assuming he's still conscious.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, after his matchup with you, I don't know.
Yeah.
Might have to just get you to come in with a cardboard box and write what I'm saying.
Might have to fill in and be captions.
Just running the screen behind me with words on a cardboard sign.
The world's gonna be insane.
Yeah. So yeah. If you guys are looking into getting into esports or getting into Smite, that is gonna be a great week to do so. We would love to have you guys there. I would love to have more people to talk to about this kind of stuff than just Jay.
Yeah.
Same. Not that Jay isn't enough to talk to, but it'd be cool to have more.
How you trying to say, man?
You know what? I like diversity,
What you trying to say?
Sometimes turn signal. Wait, what?
Turn signal! Hey, captions, get it right. I'm from Massachusetts. It's a blinka.
So
all right, a blinka. Blinka. Yep, get it right. It's a blinka.
Oh boy.
God damn. The hell's a turn signal?
I don't know. I've never seen a turn signal before.
I know what a blinka is.
Unless it's like when that one dude in front of you reaches his hand out the window and flips you off. Is that a turn signal?
No. He's just mad at you because you can't drive.
I always just thought that was him signaling that he was getting ready to turn.
No, that's not what that means. I hate to tell you this. You've been lied to. You've been bamboozled.
Oof. Well, then I feel bad for all the people I did that to.
Wow. We're gonna have to get up early the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Yep. Super early.
Because we're gonna have to be on time. Because I think the first set, if I can find the days here, because I think they started at like 1.
That's perfect. Because my stream starts at 12, so we'll undoubtedly be in the dojo.
Yep, the quarterfinals, the first matchup starts at 1. And it's going to be quarterfinal 1, which looks like it's going to be the Atlantis Leviathans and the Olympus Bolts then, probably, in that seat.
Yep.
And then, I guess there's a halftime show in between sets. And then we're going to get the second set. Oh boy.
We might have to come up with a halftime show.
Well, we've already got the boxing match between me and Captions.
Oh yeah.
We could 1v1 in Smite. Who's the better of us?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Dual 1v1.
Oh boy. Yeah. I you know what? I would watch you and Captions face off in Smite.
Ooh, Sunday's going to be a day to look forward to.
Shixx versus
Even
Hot
though the
Tub
finals
Ball.
don't start till 3 p.m., we should definitely be live for 1 p.m. where we can watch a Season 9 Conquest map show. A show match.
Hell yeah, dude.
And then followed immediately by the Golden Bolt Awards. Which, by the way, none of us got nominated for. I will riot.
I think, yeah, we should start planning out our days as soon as we can.
Yeah. Like, obviously,
we're
there's
gonna
no
have
reason.
to fit a lot in, yeah.
You know, like, the 5th and 6th don't really matter all that much because
Right.
that's just like the showcase.
Right.
And the Throwback Thursday where a whole bunch of old champions come back and showcase stuff. You know, obviously we definitely need to be live for 1. I'd say if we can go live at some point during the Content Creator Cup, which has its first set at 12, I think that'd be best.
All right.
If we
yeah.
could go live at some point during that,
Mhm.
like have that play, and then we'll go on.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
I don't know what y'all think, but I think
Because we definitely need to be live by. And if we even want to be live and commentate the Content Creator Cup, we could do that as well.
Yeah, I
That
think,
being-
I think
that being
could be
said-
fun. I don't know.
That being said, things will change based on how long sets go.
Yeah.
You know, obviously not everything's gonna start at exactly 1 p.m. if the Content Creator Cup goes on a long time.
Right.
Or if the Community Clash tournament goes on a long time.
Right.
But I think that's definitely what we should shoot.
Agreed.
Then we
What
can
do
shoot
you
the shit
guys
until
think,
then.
Chat? Does that sound good to you guys?
Try to catch the end of the Content Creator Cup. Matchups.
You guys are so good at that.
I think they just
I think
want
they
to
fell
see.
asleep.
They just want to see hot tubs and cardboards.
No thought. Empty head.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think it's empty as much as it is just hot tubs and cardboard boxes.
Apparently.
Yeah.
The Box Ghost?
Box ghost, dude.
Could we see the return of the Box Ghost at Smite Worlds during my boxing match?
That would be beautiful.
It's just Priv dressed up as the Box Ghost.
Yes.
Doing a terrible impression.
Yeah.
Oh my lord, dude. Yeah, no, we and you should definitely talk about something to do for some halftime shows.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 of them that we have to fill slots with.
Yeah, and I feel like we might have quite a few fillers that we're gonna need to do something.
Yeah,
so
you know, I mean,
whether it's pre-recorded or live, either way.
yeah, we gotta figure out something.
But yeah. But anyway, yeah, I think that'll work for the podcast. Thank you guys for listening. Y'all are awesome. If you haven't already, follow this podcast on whatever you're listening to it on. And if you're finding a link and you're on the Anchor page, if you scroll down a little bit, you can find the podcast on literally any platform. I'm not sure if the Smite podcast will become a regular thing. But knowing Jay and myself, it'll probably be somewhat regular.
Semi-regular.
Yeah, like if we're
You're
interested
definitely
in
down
it,
to see this next year.
and if you guys are interested in it, we'll make it happen. So,
let us know.
Yeah, just let us know. Answer the questions that we posted. Vote in the poll that we posted.
If you want to see us cover other esports.
Yeah, even other esports. I watch a lot of Halo. I know Jay doesn't watch a lot of Halo, so he's kind of the opposite spectrum of me when it comes to Smite, because I know he watches way more Smite than I do.
Oh, definitely.
But we could definitely still do it with Halo. We could do it with League. We could do it
Overwatch,
with Valorant,
League,
Overwatch.
Counter-Strike, if that still exists.
It does. But no.
What's with the hesitance?
I don't like Counter-Strike.
Don't worry, neither do I. We don't have to worry about it.
At all. So, no offense to anybody that does. But I didn't see the appeal when it first came out, and I certainly don't see the appeal now, 20 years later. I don't really know, but it's been around a long time. The Counter-Strike knives go wee. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, but just let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
We'll try to make it happen.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention any fighting games. I would actually enjoy doing some commentating for a fighting game. That would be interesting.
Yeah, I think me and you could attempt to make that happen.
But we'd have to look into that, because I don't really know of any fighting game leagues. Honestly.
No, I don't think there's a popular one. But you know what? There is a member in Ninja Studios community that knows a bit about fighting games. Maybe he knows.
That's true. Oh yeah, Smash. Smash does, right? Smash.
It has one for Melee. It has a few tournaments for Melee, but I don't know if they have any. I don't know if they have like an official Nintendo sponsored league.
Yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, we'll look into that. Let us know what you guys think, for sure.
Just let us know. A Pokemon Unite thing, if they ever come out with a league for that.
Oh yeah, I would do that 100%.
I would too.
Or anything Pokemon related, honestly.
You guys want to watch us cover Pokemon World Championships VGC? Let's go.
Yo, I would.
Don't ask me to do the card game, because I still don't understand how to play it.
No, not at all. But I would get really, really excited when somebody does something crazy.
Oh my god, they put a card and they turned it.
Whoa! Next level.
Bro, did you watch him flip that card?
Yo, he's got another energy,
degrees.
bro. He's got another energy. What's he gonna do?
Oh, he's gonna throw it at his opponent. Oh, okay.
Is the heart of the cards with him today? We'll
off meta stuff? Cheetah, send us what off meta stuff is. Because I only know of the LCS.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's off Facebook, if you really think about it.
I hate your pun there. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. And I fucking hate you for it. Now we're definitely 1v1ing for a halftime show.
No, that's you in caption, not me.
No. We 1v1ing in Smite, me and you.
No, we got to pick a game that neither one of us play.
League of Legends.
Oh. I think that brought back some PTSD. Jeez.
We don't play that.
But no, we could do 1v1 in Smite. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. We'd have to figure it out. It'd probably have to be something that we record.
Yeah. Definitely come by 7th, 8th, and 9th for some interesting shenanigans.
And we'll see what we have to fill time slots.
We'll be in the Now Watching channel in the Ninja Studios Discord on the 5th and 6th. Come by, hang out.
As well as 7th, 8th, and 9th, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe that's still going to be a thing.
Yep. Yeah, he'll be in the Now Watching on all the days, and I'll be in there on the 5th and 6th.
Right, and then we'll be commentating together the 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Right. Through the dojo.
Yes. That being said, I don't have a second account to put in the Now Watching channel. The 7th, 8th, and 9th. So... I don't know how you want to do that. But we'll discuss that later.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
That's some off-stream shit.
But yeah. But peace out, podcast. Thank you for listening. You're awesome. Appreciate your support. Peace. Boop. That was good. Good.
Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So that was a solid, flowy podcast. I was a little worried that we'd run out of things to talk about, but I don't know why I ever worry about that with you and me, to be honest.
Yeah, especially me with Smite Pro League, I literally probably could have gone in for like 5 more hours.
That was good.
Yeah, that was good. Good. And it was great.
All right, you ready? You ready, dude? You ready?
Ready for what?
You ready?
Ready for what?
We're gonna poof.
Ready for what? Oh, we're gonna poof?
We're gonna poof.
Are you going offline or? Oh God! Oh shit! It happened. Oh fuck! Oh
Yo,
God!
it's cool. It's cool. Close your eyes. If you close your eyes,
God.
no, it's fine. Close your eyes and you'll be fine. Just
What the fuck
watch
is
out
that over there?
Don't step on that. Don't
Step on it.
Ooh.
But
It's
it,
fine.
but it looks.
It's
But
fine.
it looks.
It's fine.
But it looks comfortable.
Sure. Yeah. Give it a go, man. Let me know. I'm not really sure where it came from. Morty dropped it off the other day. Yoda slept on it a couple times.
Oh, never mind then.
I'm
Never
not
mind.
really sure what Vader did to it, but I saw it next to his mouth one day.
I'm good. Thanks. I'm good. Never mind. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Just, this is what it's like in the shadows, man. You just kind of let it go.
It's weird.
Don't step on the weird shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what about that thing over there?
That's something that Ninbot was working on.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right before he blew up. So.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Why'd you make him blow up?
I didn't.
You did.
It was Cheetah.
Cheetah, why'd you make him blow up, man? What the fuck?
He's our explosive expert.
But Shixx just said you did. That you blew up Nimbot. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, explosive expert. All right, dude, you ready? I don't even know.
Ready for what?
Can you do the chicken dance?
No. I can do this. I can do this.
You can do that? Yeah, okay. You do that, and I'll do the chicken dance. All right, hold on. All right, guys. To end off this this stream, because we are gonna come back in, what is it, 2.5 hours?
I think so.
2.5 hours for D&D. We'll most likely be live on Prave's channel here on Glimish. But if we're not, you can check out the first 2 episodes as well as tonight's episode next week. On the Anchor or wherever you follow the community podcast. But to end off this wonderful stream, this wonderful time in the dojo with Jay, doing whatever the hell he's doing.
Panicking. Fuck you.
We will do a chicken attack just for you guys, okay? Once I remember how to do this.
I don't know what's happening. I can't see the stream. Oh god, everything's backfiring. Oh god, I fucked it.
Oh boy.
Oh, I fucked it.
Oh boy.
Oh, I fucked it. I fucked it.
Oh.
I fucked it.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You broke all of it.
I did.
Cheetah. No, blame it on Cheetah. Yep, Cheetah hacks.
Yeah.
Freaking
Yep,
Cheetah.
yep.
Wow. Wow, Cheetah.
How dare you, Cheetah?
Wow.
How dare you, Cheetah? I can spaz, apparently.
Got to work out the vocals.
You gotta hit him with a slight shoulder roll.
You know, like you're revving an engine.
Yeah, a nice shoulder roll. Roll them shoulders.
Yeah. Make sure they're got the full motion going.
Yep.
Right. Yep. Pop the neck a couple times.
My fingers are getting tired.
Here we go. Wait.
All right.
Boop.
Chicken attack, chicken attack. Dojo back, the solid face to black. Zema look harmless, but Zema more chicken
ass.
Chicken go, go chicken go. Now gonna fly, you on the sky.
Go chicken. Beautiful. Beautiful. Your dancing there was top notch.
Thank you.
The shoulder roll was next level. Easily one of the best shoulder rolls I've ever seen.
Thank you.
And we made Lemon cry.
Is that a good thing?
I would say it's not.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, in this case, probably a good thing.
Okay.
You know, that's what I'm going to tell myself so I can sleep tonight.
Right. Wait, you sleep?
No. But hopefully
okay.
that will make it so I can.
Dude, pretty much us all of worlds. I didn't sleep last night, but here we are.
Yeah. Well, that's how all of our commentating will ever start. I'm exhausted, guys, but here we go.
We're in it. What is happening? What the fuck is that?
You took your nap? Yo, nice, Judy. You ready, dude? You ready to play some D&D tonight? I'm pretty excited. Y'all gonna y'all getting like your traditional drink for tabletops? I always have a go-to drink that I get when I play tabletops.
Honestly, I think I might need another shaker cup up here. I don't think I have another one up here that's clean.
Oof.
Yeah, that's a problem. I mean, to be fair, pretty much all of these are from today.
Yeah, what'd you say, 7?
I'm on like 9 or 10 now, dude.
Yeah.
I've been chugging down a lot of these things now.
Yeah. I'm on like 9 or 10 cup of tea/coffee, so.
Dude, I'm gonna be drinking so much of this come Worlds. I'll also be pulling up to Worlds in style with my J Dragons jersey.
Hell yeah. I got.
And if they get kicked out, it'll be weird because that's like the only thing I have.
I got my Myth Barakaz desk mat.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll be pulling up in style.
I can't wait until I can start doing streams like this in Dojo 2. Because this type of stream is something that I could easily do in Dojo 2. Because literally, I would just have to do what I'm doing for you right now.
Right.
And I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
But the greatest thing about Dojo 2 is I don't need a green screen.
What'd you do? Paint the walls?
Well, it's... I remodeled the garage into like a big ass studio room.
Ah.
So, you know, I put drywall up, put drywall on the ceiling. I'm gonna paint the walls black because that's my go-to color.
mean, that's fair. That's yeah.
You know, I thought about doing green, you know, for chroma keying. But then I was just like, I'm kind of tired of looking at green. So we're going all black. Right now, all I got is a freezer, a fridge, and a TV in there. And the desk is almost finished. Once the desk is finished, I'll be getting another mic boom arm, some more lighting that I can keep over there. So literally, the only thing that I would have to do when I go over there to stream over there is take my mic, and I'd be set up to do pretty much anything.
God damn. Oh, also, I would like to say, the skeleton I keep in the back of my setup, he'll be with us.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's even got his Smite World Championship hat on right now.
Yo, you know what you should do? Take a picture of that in front of a solid color, wall, sheet, whatever.
There's one problem with that. I don't have that. That doesn't exist.
How good are you at Photoshop, Lemon?
No, he is Skelly Bro. Alright, get him right. He is Skelly Bro.
But if you somehow took that and we Photoshop magicked it to not have a background, we could stick him in the dojo during
I mean, he's got
Worlds.
a raccoon sticking out of his ribcage, so it's kind of weird.
Be cool.
Nobody's chilling. Trying to. It'll adjust the mask.
Skelly Bro. I think I like
dude,
Skelly
we're
Bro
listening.
with a Y.
Yeah, bro, he's Skelly Bro, dude. I got him for $2.50, 90% off after Halloween last year.
Huh.
Yeah. A 5-foot fucking skeleton.
Hell yeah, dude. If I was gonna have a butler, it'd be a skeleton.
Right?
Yeah.
Because instead of firing him, you just gotta feed him to the dogs.
Keep them busy, at least.
Oh god! Being chased by like a 500-pound fucking German Shepherd.
Yeah. Man, Oakley, he's getting big. He's over at Dojo too, which is AKA the brother's house. But he's getting big. He's like a full-blooded husky, all white. And he's crazy, dude.
Yeah?
He's crazy. Crazy dog. He was trying to help me do work around the house the other day. He would legit bite the screwdriver out of my hand and then try to twist it with his mouth. I was like, you know what? I see your effort and I appreciate it, but you're really not helping.
Wait, who are you stealing, Lemon?
Skelly Bro.
No, not allowed. Can't have him. He's mine.
Yeah.
Oh, mine. Can't have him. My Skelly Bro.
I think we should all just get Skelly Bros. Yeah. I think I would get a skeleton monkey and, just sit it on my shoulder everywhere I go.
Yeah, no, I've got a skeleton with a purge mask on and a Smite World Championship hat with a raccoon sticking out of his ribcage.
I think I would just, have my Skelly Bro hold all my weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Especially the ones that I'm not legally allowed to.
That's a way to bypass that, yeah. 100%. Totally not gonna ruin your dreams.
And what I mean by that is like swords and, crazy shit.
Yeah, totally not gonna, ruin that one for you.
Oh, man. I'll never forget the one time I had to explain I had to explain to a cop why I had a trunk full of weapons after I just grabbed everything from the dojo. Like the real dojo, like a martial arts dojo. I was shutting it down, grabbed all the weapons. It was all in my trunk. I got pulled over. And he saw some weird shit in the back seat, so he asked to look in the trunk, and then he saw even more weirder shit, and he's like, I gotta ask, man. This looks really weird. Why do you have so many weapons in your car? I was like, well, you see, I just shut down my martial arts dojo. I'm just glad he believed me, because, yeah.
Yep. You see, I'm actually a hitman.
That's what I wanted to say, just because it'd be hilarious. But
you also know that gets you arrested in 0.2 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't want that to happen, so I was just straight up honest with him. You getting dinner? Yeah, what are you eating for dinner, Cheetah?
Yeah, bro.
Jesus. I've had more DMs in my Discord during this stream than I've had all week.
Yo, same. I've got like 9 DMs waiting for me.
Yeah, same here, dude.
And I'm refusing to look at any of them.
Yep. Nope. And you better have those arrows tomorrow, Cheetah. You better, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you better. You also better be there for Worlds.
Yeah. You better be there for Worlds, too.
Yeah, well, I'll hunt you down.
Yeah. We'll sing captions after you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Captions
wait,
and
wait,
Cheetah.
hold on.
Oh, boy.
Imagine them squaring off.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
That'd be... Oh, my. I mean, nothing can be as concerning as right before we started recording the podcast with your captions.
That's true. Mac
That
and
was
chess.
that. So what'd you do? Put chess pieces in your mac and cheese?
Yeah, that's weird. Are they chess-shaped mac and cheese?
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Somebody else just DM'd me on Discord.
Yep, same here. What the hell? Are they listening?
Oh, well, my wife thinks she's funny. She just texted me.
No captions?
Hey, now my friends are texting me. What the fuck is going on? I swear to God, I'm shutting my phone off for Worlds.
Yeah, dude. What? Yo, I got so many texts, too. Why is everyone talking to me right now?
Why is it always when we're streaming?
I'm literally live, staring at a chat, and you
Yeah.
decide to message me elsewhere.
Right. We are literally live in a chat room. You could literally chat with us there. Unless it's like some people, I'll excuse some people. But some people will
like,
DM
you
me
know,
personal
some,
shit.
if you're at work or whatever, you know, sometimes you can send a text, but you can't watch the stream.
Right.
But, you know, even in those cases, you know, you can just pop out the chat.
Yeah, or
Listen to
like,
audio only.
right. And obviously there are some times where it is like a personal thing that they don't want the entire public of the chat to know.
True.
I'm just curious on which end it is, and I'm not going to check until after stream.
Yeah. There is exceptions, yeah. But how much you want to bet every single one of these isn't one of those exceptions? Maybe one.
And why are 3 of them from Mad Dog?
Because we're streaming.
Well, I'm talking on your end. Why are 3 of them from Mad Dog?
Yeah. That's usually how it works, man. It's usually how it works. It's one of those weird things about being a streamer.
If people always DM you when you're live, they're like, "Oh, he's live. That means he's on." DM.
Yeah, that means he's available to answer all my questions and watch all my things and interact with me. Yes, it does mean that. However, typically it's for the dojo in the stream and the people in chat.
Mm-hmm.
And no.
What do I feel like Lemon's DMing us right now?
She probably is.
As we speak.
I don't know.
Just to spite us.
Probably.
Alright, me and Captions are about to run hands. I saw Spider quickly pop up and I'm mad about it.
No, I'm legit, you know, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, Lemon. You know, I didn't really want to throw you under the bus like that. You know?
Right, but, you know, you threw yourself under the bus.
It's cool, you know.
I was just kind of joking, hoping it wasn't you.
Yeah, giving you a chance to redeem yourself a little bit. But you fumbled, you know.
So what's so important that you have to DM us, Lemon?
Because it's funny. Oh, okay. Right.
Right. No, I won't read the DM.
Never. Well, I will when I end my stream.
Right. No. If it's super important, you can tell us here, right now, in chat.
Yeah.
I'm watching. I'm waiting.
Yeah, dude.
Shit, really?
Oh, rip.
Look at my nostrils.
I don't see any, dude. Wait, look over here. I can't. No, the wrong way.
This way?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see it. Do you see any of mine?
Okay. No. I think you're good.
Okay, cool. Lies, Lemon.
You lying to us. Why you lying, bro?
Sleep. Sleep. Yeah, I remember that. Just send me a DM in Discord. Tell me at 2:37. Sleep.
Yo, I love how the captions are even telling us to sleep.
2 hours and 37 minutes, to be precise. No captions, I won't. Okay?
Right? No, we're not doing that. That's not something we do. Worlds is around the corner. It's 18 days away. Shit.
Gotta stay awake the whole time.
Exactly. You know how much 16 days is? A little over 2 whole weeks.
Yeah, just a little.
Dude, there's gonna be so much Smite that week.
Yo, we don't
I'm planning
have
to do a Smite stream the day before. And...
Do we have D&D on that week?
I don't think so. I think I looked.
21st.
And even so, it's Tuesday.
It'd be the 4th.
It's the day before.
Oh, it'd be the day before. Perfect.
Yeah. That slots in perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting good at this whole schedule thing, dude.
Maybe. No, if only I was that good about transmuting the schedules to the people around me.
I don't remember ever asking you to do such a thing, Lemon.
I mean, you did ask her to do one about the question. Right. Never happened. Never.
Yeah, never,
nope.
dude.
Nope. He has never in this stream asked you to DM him. Never once.
Oh boy. Anyway, I'm gonna jump in that one place and hang out for a bit before
Sounds fun.
Before D&D. If y'all want to come, chill, hang out. I'll probably be doing a little bit of editing.
I'll probably also be there for a bit.
I'll probably do a little bit of writing and getting ready for the D&D, but I'll be chilling in the one place regardless while I'm doing all those things. So feel free to stop by.
No nap. No nap for you.
And if you take a nap, you better set an alarm. For 6.
Wait. I thought we played at 7.
We do, but
okay.
It's Lemon.
Right. Set an alarm for 5, Lemon.
Yeah. Set an alarm for 5. That'll give you a solid 5 minutes of sleep. Yeah.
Oh shit! Is it really almost 5?
Mm-hmm. Actually, sets an alarm for 5:05. That's funny.
Who cares? Here's what's for dinner tonight.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually really
Maybe I'll
hungry.
eat before D&D. Maybe I'll eat after D&D.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to eat before. I don't think I can
Eating
make it
before
after. Yeah, and eating during is always a bad idea because usually the DM is like, "Hey, what do you do?" Right when you take a bite out of your sandwich, and
Right,
You're
you're
like,
just like, ah, shit. So I heard good chicken.
Exactly.
Yep.
Either that or you just go dead silent for the entire time you're eating, and that's never good either. So I usually stray from that. But that being said, you know, some people are able to eat and D&D. I'm not one of those people.
Food ASMR isn't a thing, Lemon, alright? That's just blasphemy.
That's weird.
That's blasphemy.
I don't think food ASMR is a thing, but I think like food visual.
It's blasphemy. It's blasphemy. Leave me alone. It's blasphemy.
Visual appreciation, I think, is a thing.
It's blasphemy, dude. If you eat food for ASMR, you disgust me. You are a horrible person.
Yeah, see, I don't know, dude.
That you are a horrible person if you do that.
Like, that's just like wrong to me in too many different ways. For one, it's super improper.
Right.
It's super impolite.
Oh, I also regularly watch ASMR.
And if you did it in person next to someone, it would, you know, be considered super rude and uncalled for. And most people would look at you like, "Why you eating loud right next to my face?" So like, I don't know. I don't get the whole eating ASMR thing. Not at all.
Don't worry, neither do I.
But, you know, regular ASMR, it's relaxing.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, when we play D&D, I listen to ASMR. It keeps me focused. I also listen to ASMR when I'm writing, oddly enough.
I don't think I've ever heard a dude do an ASMR, though.
Oh, dudes doing ASMR are amazing. There's very few really good ones, but the ones that are amazing, beautiful. I recommend Fred's Voice, Zeitgeist, Dojo, Punk, Articulate Design, just to name a few.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. But anyway, go get your 5-minute nap, Lemon.
Yeah, Lemon, you got 5 minutes.
And I'll catch y'all in that one place. I'll be AFK for about 5-10 minutes, but I'll be back.
Damn, I'm gonna figure out what food we're having tonight.
Well, yo, thank you guys for lurking. Thank you guys for chatting. Thank you, Jay, for being a guest in the dojo.
No problem.
Sorry,
Happy to be here.
Sorry about the thing that you stepped on.
It happens.
But you know, it's cool. You know, I'm just glad anytime somebody comes here. I'm usually just stuck with Yoda, Vader, and Ninbot, and every once in a while I'll get like Goku or Ryu to come by, but they don't stay very long, so it's always nice to have somebody, you know. And then there's the freaking chicken, but whatever. Anyway,
we don't talk about the chicken.
Peace.
Peace.